Hey people, this is part two of that Gilgil and Zion movie where it was talking about the sun crossing at Easter, where the Zion was actually spelled X, the cross, I-U-N, win, the cross make win. And I'm going to read these last 5 lines of Isaiah 25 and look at some of these words. But this is below, B-L-O, below, them what links. As above is so below. Whatever's above, it links, L-N-X-H, the links to them what, E-M, them what, or below. And so they get death out of here from this word here, M-U-T, moot. And moot is not death. Moot is deaf. And that's the language that didn't change. The hand language doesn't change. Whatever language you speak around the world, the moot can all speak with each other. It doesn't matter. It's all the same signs. But yeah, they get death from moody moot is death. Like some gangsters just say, make him moody moot. Some Italian gangsters, but if somebody who can't hear, they're moot, and it comes from them, E, T-H-E-M, them, what? So somebody who's deaf, that's what you would call is them what? If you didn't know them, it's, that person in the group that's always asking what, they don't hear. They're deaf, they're moot, them what? But below them what links, as above is so below it, links, has a connection with something underneath. What links them, U-M, like apostrophe, links, apostrophe M, links them, to link some he, or links some chi, chet, C-H-E, chi is the power source in you. The chi, the circulating life energy, it's in you. It's in everything. Everything has chi. The links some chi. And then backwards, in D-A-Y, have. In the day, have. And demo, D-M-O-E, demo. This is short for a demonstration. English word, demo. From all, M, from all, climb in, backwards and forwards, to climb in places, which ripped to, which ripped wiser. This is the S for secrets and supports. You see, when you see the Vav, the W with this S, it's usually a wise, W-I-S. I-R, which ripped them wiser from all culture, K-L-X-R-A, culture, the arts, the arts, the black magic, the culture, the arts, to give you dibber. When this dibber comes up a lot of different ways, and they say it's speak or the word, but there's a Spanish word, dibber, dabber, that means to change a word. But it also means to know. The dabber is to know. Dabber is to know, both words, to know. The culture of the arts, to give you to know. Whammer, this is either to a cry, a whammer, or to command, A-M-R, to command by us, the who, then annihilates the few, in will to who use join, J-O-N, join to, who use join, and they're getting this, he will save us, they think it's the same word as this one, salvation. You see a lot of these words that are like Jesus. This one's got the Jusio, and it's mixed up a little bit, but it's who, us, join, use, you, few. Few is in 3, Q-U. You'll see that on the third day. You'll see that Q-U, the third day of creation. The few in will, wingile, wing, W-N-G, like a wingile. That's probably where your word angel come from, W-N-G-I-L-E. When some he, when same he, his salvation. This is your Hebrew word for Jesus, J-S-U-O. And here it begins with a B, in, or bish, bisho, bishutu, and bishotu. And so they say this Hebrew word Jesus, I-S-U-O, Yahshua. And they say it's found in some of the later books, and they say it comes from a word meaning the high priest, Joshua the high priest, which is probably where your word bishop come from, in Jisu, B-I-S-H-U-O-2, in Bishu, by Shotu. And you see all the words that have this I-S-U-O in them, the U and the O are mixed up. They always give them all the things that they claim of Jesus, the rock, the salvation, to ascend, and words like that. They'll always give these words with this in. You can see it here in this list of words. A whole bunch of them: Yahshua, Yahshuat, Jisu, and deliverance, saving, him the help, victories. Anything that they'll say about Jesus in the New Testament, they'll give these for security, salvation, deliverance. To command by us, to Homer. Homer means to command. To Homer by us, the who. Then annihil, when yells, annihil as. The few in will to. Who us join, use you. The few in will ungile. When same he by show to. The angel, when some he in issue to. When some in an issue. Give backwards and forwards, hunt, H-U-N-T, and then N-U-H. Give hunting which hand, Yod. Give hunting which hand have you bear these? Have you bear these or berries on the mountain this? The berries. Bear these. When to use. When does move. This is move. Mu is a frictional constant. To move. And to power in. To the move. That to code us, to keep us from tabbing, from tabbing. Tabbing is the word they say is the straw here, but it's also to tab and keep the writing, keep tabs on you. From tabbing in my. Just one of these words. This was in mu. This was in my made men. You're made men. Like if you're a mobster, mob. the mob that to kid us from tabbing, from keeping the numbers in my made men. To preside to before the book as reprises he. Of shut we spill gout to, as to braid make to. And so together with the tricky of their hands, you see it's talking about as a swimmer swims here, and together with the trickery of their hands is as, backwards starts the A, to braid, IU, to braid, to. And so, when somebody's swimming, it's just like you're braiding hair. Your right arm comes from the outside and goes to the center, and then the left from the outside to the center, just like you were braiding hair, together with the trickery of their hands, to swim, to preside to, to preside, to be over. And they get this, and he will spread out from press. If you press dough out, you're going to spread it out, and the press spreads out information. And to preside to before, in for, before the book as reprises he. So reprise is a repeated passage in music, but it's also where the word reprisal comes from. Reprieve, as in reprisal, an act of retaliation. To preside to before the book as reprises he. Of shoot, of shoot. Shoot means to fall. It's S-H-U-T, C-H-U-T. Of shoot, to fall. We spill. Of shoot, we spill gout. And like I say, gout is known as the disease of the royalty. Only the kings would get it. And it comes from the old world royalty. We spill the gout to, as to braid to. And from vexer message, if you've seen the first half, the XR is the Chiro, and usually everything with this is the enemy. That's the fortress. And from in Chiro, or and from vex, VXR, and from vexer message in the message of homatic. A homatic is of your walls. Nowadays it's of your walls. When you have a smart house, it's called a homatic. When your walls are listening to you and turn your lights on and turn your air conditioner off when you leave, the homatic. And from vexer, the message in homatic. The sea spill. The S-H-E, spill, the sea spill. The Gaia alerts. The Gaia, this is your word for earth, G-I-O, the Gaia. And the Gaia alerts, the earth alerts. Odd, O-D, the odd. That's, I say that's where your old English word for God come from. The things that were odd, that couldn't be explained. And Allah is the knowledge divine when you can't explain them. The Allah was God to people who didn't understand the science. But Odd was the God to the scientists, the ones that knew but couldn't explain it. The Odd, and then backwards and forwards, reap, offer. And so the earth alerts, the Odd, reap, offer. When the frogs have 6 legs and 3 eyes. You know, the earth alerts, the odd reap offer. You know, the fruits are dried up and bug eaten, and the earth is letting you know that. And from vex, in hexer, and from a vex, the message in the home-matic. You know, your house, your home is automatically the sea spill. This she spill. The earth alerts, the guy alerts, the odd reap offer. Alright, I don't know how long this got, but from slowing down and reading this second half, it gave me some more clues to read the first half again. And when I read the first half again, it's going to give me some more clues and type me up on some of these words that I might have wrong or wasn't sure of. But yeah, that's how this works. You know, it's alchemy, and Toph said, you know, you got to read it 100 times. And so, you know, this is probably just my 6th or 7th time reading this. I have to read it another 93 times, according to Toph. But it just blows my mind when I see things like that. I know that they're switching the words, because together with the tricky of their hands is as to braid you, and that's how you swim. You know, you braid right to left. All right, I'm gonna cut this off here. Good day.